Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Pause Window Cleaning, and today myself and my wife have a very exciting announcement that we wanted to share with you guys. Now, it's something that we've been discussing and wanting to, kind of make sure that we have everything in place and to make this awesome announcement for you guys. I'll just get straight into it. We want to make this like a series, if that makes sense, of having the life of a window cleaner from a whole year perspective, right? Now, we have videos of YouTubers of like different product reviews, just, helpful tips here and there. But I and my wife want to make it more personal for you in a sense that we want to show you kind of like the ups and downs throughout the year. And we just kind of wanted to show you like how much we make and everything. And our ultimate goal is to see if a window cleaner can make $100,000 in 1 year, right? Now, with that in mind, right now is our slowest season here in Southern California, Pasadena, California. It's very slow, so it's kind of like an idea of, yes, it is a seasonal job, but if you plan accordingly, it is doable. Now, what I recommend starting a window cleaning business right now in the middle of January, I would say you should hold off, and if anything, you have a job right now, or you have some other side gigs that you're doing, kind of focus on that, because right now there's not a lot of work. So that's kind of what we wanted to do, is have like a series of like how much we make in a week, and then obviously at the end of the year we'll have like a recap of how the year went, but also too the recap of how much money we made in 1 year. I know it sounds like kind of like a crazy idea, so that's why my wife and I kind of just wanted to do something that was a little bit different than what most people wanted to do, but at the same time, kind of just have like a recap, our weekly recap. And so that's kind of our big announcement. So I don't know, we're thinking maybe like the videos might be like very long, some might be very short. Like this week we don't have like a lot of like things to really talk about. We did have work, so that is something. But the thing is that we want to try to like have it like consistent. We want to post something at least every week. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas, please, I read all the comments, and my wife too. So if you want to leave a comment down below of any ideas or anything like that, any questions, of course, we'll do our best to answer it. But yeah, so like we just want to make sure that we have all this content for you guys and see, is it possible? Now, of course, we're talking about in Pasadena, California, but is it possible for a window cleaner to make $100,000 in 1 year? Now, of course, this is gross income, right? Because obviously we have a lot of expenses that we have to do, advertising and all this other stuff, equipment that we have to buy, So yes, we're talking about gross, right? So keeping that in mind, I guess we can get straight into it. So this week, Ashley and I kind of had a very slow week. We had a job planned. We gave a bid. Actually, the bid was this week. We gave the bid, I believe, on Tuesday, something like that. So she was asking if we had any availability for window cleaning in the near future. So then from there, we talked to the client. We went around, and she only wanted like a partial of her house. She didn't want the whole house done, but she had like skylights, and she had like crazy like kind of windows. It was not like something simple that's just like on the wall and you're like, you just walk up to it and then you like leave after that. But it was like all the way to the ceiling, and then even some on the roof. And so it was a little bit of a job in itself. So we went there, gave the bid, and she didn't want to do the whole house because she wanted to kind of keep it on a budget, which, hey, we're more than happy to provide that service for her. And so then we did that job, and then I believe it was on Wednesday, so I guess the next day, we got another individual that ended up contacting us. And I actually did like an email campaign because it's January, I want to see if, like, I like to send out emails occasionally, like especially when the new season starts, so that I want to make sure that, if there's anyone that wants to have their windows cleaned and all that. So actually turned out for the benefit for us because I did that email campaign. And then from there, this individual ended up contacting us about that. So I said to this individual, I said, hey, we have a job on Friday, but if you would like, we could come on Friday afternoon after the job. And then from there, if we agree on the price, we can even do the job for you. So she actually agreed. And so we went, did the first house. And and that's another thing too. is that the first job, like we quoted her, or we did the first job for $475, right? And so we did that job, and then from there, like she wanted, like right when we were packing up, and that's another thing I would also suggest too. Like you don't want to pack up all your stuff and then be like, oh, hey, we're good to go, you know, like pay us. But what we like to do is finish the job, leave the equipment still like with us, like not put it in the car, and then from there walk around with the individual, and then from there, once she or he or the individual sees the job itself, and then from there it was like, oh, hey, I will actually like to have an extra part of the house done or something like that, or an add-on service. It's always beneficial because you have the equipment there. If you need to touch up anything, obviously you touch it up. But for us, in our case, she wanted to have some windows like on another part of the house done. And she's like, I know you're packing up and everything, but if you could just do that for us, that would be awesome. So in reality, we went to go see it, and I was like, oh, this is very simple. So I ended up just saying, hey, we'll just do the job and just give us a tip, and then you're good to go. So that was nice, and she ended up tipping us, and it all worked out in that sense. But the other individual that was going to do the bid for, she was actually waiting for me to be at her house around like 2:00, right, if not sooner. But with this other add-on, and I had to do some other stuff at the first property, it ended up being longer. But the key is, before I move on, is that you never know when an individual wants an add-on service done. So always having that first job in itself is not just going to be the final price. Sometimes they might want more done, you know, or maybe sometimes even less. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? So once we finished that job, we went to the next lady's house, and she had her like grandson with her, and so it was not the best of times to do the job. But we walked around, actually, and I, very, very nice lady, very, very nice. And we gave her the bid and everything like that. And so then we ended up, as she was like, she's going to hire us and everything like that. So it's like, oh, all right, that's great. So we ended up giving her a bid. And then, so now we're waiting for us to do the job next week. We contacted her so that we can get that work done. But the thing is that I want to focus just everything on this week. Want to make sure that everything is like said, what happened, our estimates, and all this other stuff. So in total this week, from our first job, we made $475. So that's really good with a tip. So far, out of the 100,000, we made $475, and potentially next week we'll be making a little bit more than that. So again, like I said, it's not the best of season to start window cleaning, but if you already have the business, of course, you're always willing to have work whenever it's needed. And so, yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I guess, we're going to wrap it up on this episode. Oh, and also, too, I'm going to try my best. I don't know the best time yet. I guess we'll see throughout the year. But what I'm going to try to do is post this content on a Saturday, okay? So the reason why I want to say on a Saturday is because, like, today, it's Friday afternoon. The thing is, with YouTube, maybe I might get better at it. I don't know. But whenever I upload a video, it, like, uploads the standard edition. And then from there, when I want to upload the HD edition, it just takes, like, another hour or two. And it just takes a long time. So even if I post this video that we're talking about right now, the best quality of it is going to be probably like midnight or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes the internet's slow, sometimes it's fast, but I kind of want to have like a regular day so that if you ever want to like say, hey, when is this series is going to come out? We're going to try to say like on a Saturday, maybe on a Friday, depending. But like I said, right now the plan is on a Saturday, so that from there you'll be able to get a good quality video. And on top of all that, if you want to see our journey, it would be awesome if you first like the video, comment, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel, because from there, this is only week 1, right? So this whole year, we're going to have 52 weeks, and we'll just talk about all our weeks. So if you subscribe, then from there, you'll see our progress. And I'll try to like do my best to maybe like give an update of like how much we made so far and all that. So but yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a very fun journey, and I just want to hopefully help those that are thinking about getting into window cleaning. Obviously, you can always contact me at my phone number at 626-545-3132. And if you want to check out our Instagram and our Facebook page, is Paz Window Cleaning, so it's very straightforward. And yeah, I'm really excited for this year and see how it takes us. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.